morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Even though I'm awake, even though it's like a gray and cold day today. But I hope you're all doing wonderful. Welcome into the stream. Hi, hello. Guess who it is? Guess. It's me. But I'm two-dimensional. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Bingus. Who? Hi, hello. 2B Tomboy. 2B. What am I? A member of the Gorillas? 2D. Professor. I'm two-dimensional because, well, I thought I got it all set up the other day for the collab, right? We whipped her out. We whopped that one on the counter. Oh, can't speak this morning. We're gonna have to let shit warm up. I thought, hey, I got her all working. Why not? It's a mecha game. This is my mecha form. So when we get over to mecha break, I think I'll put the helmet on, put the goggles on, put the plug suit on, and we'll get in the mech so Shinji doesn't have to. Well, not this one. Well, we are just chatting. I'm also just like awake in my gym jams. I thought this was more appropriate. And then we get suited up, pilot, for our mecha breaking combat activity. Scheiße bouncy. I do admit that I less align myself visually with this kind of look. I feel like I'm way more rugged as an individual these days to properly kind of embody everything about the look of this model, but it does have the pilot suit and we are playing mech games, so I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I should say good morning to everybody. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome into the stream. I hope you're doing lovely. Asuka is better? No, bro. Unbased. The real base take is Masato is best, girl. Tipta, Nint, Mergavin, Aiko, Kanzanon, Mario Head, RT, Speak Oven, 7 Sins, Gurla, Laser, Kiwis, Cap Kaiju, 7 Trust, Eds, Oddworld, 5 EP, Automatic, Edward, Mouse, Kodak, Silky Rain, Big Mark, Lexated, Oddworld. Wow. Oh my god. Evo 01's best, girl. Actually, kind of. Do I even like Eva 02 more? Anyway, Oddworld, thank you so much for freaking tier 3. I'm sorry. Oddworld, thank you for tier 3 for 24 months. Thank you for supporting for so long. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're doing lovely. This year has treated you so well so far. Good morning to Phantom, Eleanor, Evil Captain, Quasi, Omega, Fire Freak, Braden, Bell, Night Run Han, Whirlwind, Gonna Badger, So Goddess, Rusty Robot, Small Cat, Billy Denton, Clears Wonder, Iteration Subject, Dubious, Passing Loco, Whoa, Slick, Thomas, Iceburn, and Durban, Hammer, Strike, Critias, Razia, McFish, Yellow 13, Mumu, Arwuta Mint, Condition, Bleen, Doom Casper, Frost, Kalikaska, Citizen Planet, Neon Cat, Graveyard Duck, Mr. Faces, Anyone is Lurking, and Ranikov. Thank you so much for 10 months of support and for priming. Thank you so much for prime support. Aquila Supremacy. I should probably try some different units today. Even I fell literally face first on my face when I tried to pilot was it Falcon or something last week, and oh, it was awful. But then again, I was also only on 2 hours. One of the main reasons why we're doing more Mecha Break today, one, I want to. That's first of all. 2, last time we played Mecha Break, I was mecha freaking broken. So today, hopefully we can play it and I'm not just like disassociating the whole time. Mario! Thank you so much for 6 months at tier 3. Wait, what? Wait, is that in advance? You motherfucker! Thank you so much! What the? Okay, you got good sleep? I think so. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, holy shit. You've only been here for 4 months. Are you sure about that? I figured this was more economical. I mean, honestly, in this economy, supporting anime girls, it's a kind of a gamble. But no, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed your 4 months here enough to decide to want to support that far in advance. I'm fucking honored, mate. I really am. Thank you so kindly. I'm glad you're enjoying these streams, this little corner of the internet. Quintessential Zan, Fresh Taco, Moonbear, Pig, Hydra C. The boys are all here this morning. Hi, hello, everybody. I see you all. I'm doing wonderful. Glorp, Packamine. Hello, mods. How you doing today? Welcome in. It feels like everyone's up and ready and excited for the mecha breaking. But honestly, what would I ever expect otherwise from the jetpack? I know you guys. Also, I want to say, when I was doing the collab with Cleo and Barry and Dizzy, I did notice one of the Dragonator. Thank you so much for 14 months of support, buddy. What the heck? So much of the scam coming through. Hi, thank you guys for supporting the stream. The jetpacks have assembled. Exactly. Assemble and then explode yourself right now. I know. Thank you, Dragonator. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this morning. Always supporting bright and early when I'm the most out of it, as you guys tend to do. And then I feel like I can never give you guys appropriate amounts of thanks. But seriously, thank you for supporting the stream. We are so far into the year, and what a year it's been so far. I was gonna say, but I got a little sidetracked just then. When I was in the collab, I saw, I think it was one of the collabers, chatters, stopped by and was like, "Why do you call us boys? Why do you say boys? You don't think there's any girls here?" And I was like, well, my analytics do have a certain but it's more spiritual. It's less literal. You can be a girl pack. I know we have girl packs. We do have packs who are girls. That's real, okay? You can be a lady pack as well. But it's more spiritually, this is the boys' treehouse, no girls allowed. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, but spiritually, you are in the boys' treehouse. We will be trying to see who can spit further. That's just the dynamic over here. We will be having a pissing contest at noon. You are invited. You can compete if you want to. We won't judge you. You can just be one of the lads. You can you can be honoring one of the lads. It's just how the vibes are here. I don't know. Like, this is like this. I don't know. I feel like we capture the same vibes I had when I was an adolescent and I was like, you know, tomboy running amok. It's just how it is. So it's like, yeah, maybe not physically. You don't have to have the bits and pieces, but you can spiritually be one of the lads and just enjoy our mechs, hang out, vibe, take things easy. I actually did that as a boy. That's what I'm saying. I suppose I could be a girl kiss a pack. I'm not a femboy, by the way. Exactly. I mean, technically, it's like, do you think we're all boys? I was like, well, technically, I'm not even a boys, and I call us all lads. So, I kind of just treat the pack in the same way I expect to be treated as one of the lads. We're having a find the best stick and then sword fight with the competition. That's okay. If that when I say lads, when I say boys, when I say hey Jetpack, how you doing? I literally mean brackets. We will be having a find the best stick and have a sword fight competition at it and with it at about 2 p.m. You're all invited. It's gonna be sick. Hi, what is this topic? Topic is we're just chatting about community stuff, community vibes. How you doing, Commissar? Welcome in, Glorpissar. My dad literally showed me his stick collection to his friend the other day. That's freaking awesome, dude. Expansion, how you doing? Welcome in this morning, Expansion. How's the weather been treating you? Did you sleep well enough? I think so. Honestly, it was one of those mornings. Where my alarm went off and I opened up my eyes and I pulled the blinds up and it was like that kind of perfect neutral grayness where it wasn't really morning and it wasn't really night anymore. And I could have totally spent all day snuggled up in bed watching Gundam Zeta. I could have done it, but I also wanted to stream and play Mecha Break, so this is what's happening. Because last night I was getting back into watching Gundam Zeta. I've watched these episodes before, but at this point, it's been like 2 years. At this point, it's been like 2 years. So I'm sitting there watching Camille go through absolute turmoil and just like having to process it all. Okay, Jetpack. Can we all admit that, okay, like there is a 50-50 split in my brain that is like, yes, everything that's happening to Camille is fucked up and horrible and evil, and yes, they're expecting too much of him to just move on, and yes, that's a lot of pressure for a kid, and yeah, okay, he's allowed to be upset and maybe a little bit whingy and maybe a little bit full on and maybe a little bit melodramatic because he's going through a lot, but at the same time, shut the fuck up. Like, at the same time, Camille, pull yourself together, buddy. I like, I'm sorry. It's one of those things where, like, he's like whinging and crying and having a sook and like, you don't understand what it's like to have your parents not get along. Why doesn't anybody understand me? You don't understand me. And it's like, Camille, they're literally sitting in front of you trying to understand you. Like, you're now just feeling fucking sorry for yourself, buddy. And then it's like, and then everybody's like, no one gets what I'm going through, emo hair flip. And honestly, most people wouldn't. If we're being fair, what Camille's went through is absolute bullshit, right? We fucking watched his mum die, then he watched his dad die. He almost had to kill his dad. His dad was fucking having an infidelity. His mum was overworking because he comes from a broken household. Like, he's been through a lot. And yeah, in most contexts, you would be able to say to someone, you don't get it. My dad literally stole a Gundam and got killed. But the thing is, he's literally sitting in a room of people who get it. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like Camille, like, he's trying to be an emotional, whiny teenager, but he's in a context of other people that are going through equally as fucked up shit. Like, and they're genuinely trying to help him through it. Maybe not in the best way, but he turns his sorrow into a blind attack on others, and that's the problem. Yeah, he's being awfully reactionary and emotional, and it's fair. Like, it's completely fair to be emotional and reactionary. He's literally a teenager who's watched his parents die after coming out of already a bad home life, and he got called a girl, and he got told he has a girl's name. Like, bro's out here fighting, but it's I do kind of get why everybody bitch slaps him. Like, it's because I kind of just, at some points, I want to just tell him to shut the fuck up. His Gundam's a man's name, Sue. I mean, Bright sitting there like he wasn't a decoy a quarter of an entire war. That's the thing, like, there's people in the room who have, like, also suffered losses of their family, their loved ones, have also been in wars from a very young age. Out of anybody who knows what he's going through, it's these people, so it kind of makes his whingy angst a little bit less. But also, good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I've just started the stream. I started ranting about Gundam Zeta, but I have been watching it, and it has been brilliant. Know about the Bright slap? Every time he does it, something goes wrong immediately after. God, it seems like Bright's law, you know? Like, it's some kind of karmic event. What episode are you on? I think Go to Earth, or the one after that. I've been watching it. Last night I was watching it as I was, like, snuggled up in bed on my iPad, because I got Crunchyroll on my iPad, so I could watch it in bed, and it's very cozy. But that does mean I was kind of like, beep, next episode. Oh, this is nice. Episode over. So I kind of don't know the exact number. Talking about punchable faces. Hey, look, Live 3 Jets. Yup. I know. I'm dumb baby face. Right now, if I started complaining about my childhood trauma, I would also punch me. I'm only allowed to complain about my childhood trauma when I'm in cool tomboy mode, because then I'm like, smoke cigarette. You wouldn't know what it's like to grow up like I did. Right now, I'm like, everything sucks, and you're like, shut the fuck up. Did you like? What Gundam should I start with? That is a question that I'm not qualified to answer, Moonbear. I really am not. Like, there's too many debates about when to start Gundam, and I'm not one of the people to put my 2 cents into the ring. Although I would say you can start with Mercury. Mercury is separate enough and gives you a decent enough taste of Gundam, where if you're not willing to go back at all and you just want to see what the series is a little bit about, Mercury will at least kind of tickle your fancy. I think that's, people are okay to say that, but it's very varied, and there's a lot of it, and, you know, some of it's good, some of it's literally the best ever, some of it's, like, pretty decent, so it really, there's multiple timelines, there's multiple characters. A lot of the timelines weave into each other or have references to each other, or you'll watch this new series but it's actually referencing the kids from an old series. But you could just watch Gundam Yuri and call it a day, and it's pretty solid. Don't start with Turn A, or you could just be silly, crazy, go stupid. Also, good morning to Useless Gecko and Hose Nose and Faux Shows, Lightstar and Mighty. Good morning, boys. I hope you're doing lovely today. Each series also happened at a different time, and they're very much products of their time. That is so true. That is so true, because you're also talking about like things that are kind of reflecting socio-economical, political ideologies and theories and experiences of people happening in the contemporary time that it was written, and also to them when they were kids. Like a lot of Gundam, early Gundam from like the 70s and 80s is written by people who saw their parents and grandparents go through wars, and then they're taking those stories and those experiences and putting them in a sci-fi show with really cool mechs. So Gundam Wing is 90s boy band, like, yeah, it's an experience. It's an experience, but it's great. It's, if you like it and you enjoy it, then it's an experience you will enjoy. But yeah, Jets, a ton of the Gremlin mode again. I decided to whip out live 2D Jets for today because I thought it'd be fun to go into full mech pilot mode for playing Mecha Breaker, and I wanted to say I don't think today is gonna be a long stream. I say that now, and then we get into Mech Break and I kind of just play it for hours. I was thinking maybe Fresh Tacos, you perfectly came into time with that. I can't use my hands. I miss being able to use my hands. It's actually so cruel once you get hand tracking to then remove it. I miss it so much every time. So Fresh Tacos, you came in perfectly with the Cleo emote. Hi Ubertas, welcome to the stream. I was thinking, should we message Cleo? Because she DM'd me the other day, like she was like, yop on Mecha Break, and it was like 11:40, and I was like, I've yopped on my sleepy time tea, and I'm about to honka Mimi. Like, I was like, I think I should message Cleo and see if I know she's doing EU4 today, but maybe I should message her and be like, okay, okay, I know you map painting today, but if you want to yop on Mecha Break, I will be Mecha gaming for a bit today. Nice. Also, please ignore my tracking going crazy. I've not got things set up perfectly for the live 2D because it's been so long since I've used it. Let's send this to Cleo. Yes. We'll see if she wants to jump online. She doesn't have to, but it could be fun. I mean, I'm gonna play it with you guys. We're gonna do some custom lobbies. I'm gonna do some random sorties. I just want to play it without being on 2 hours of sleep. But if she wants to hop on for a few rounds, totally can, because I did jump onto her stream and it's very cool to kind of co-op it a little bit, to get into a server and be in voice chat and kind of shoot the shit. It was very fun. So if she's free, I'd be down. But otherwise, I did have the thought that we might not go like crazy. Jugnut, what a name. Good morning, welcome in. Hi. I don't think we'll necessarily go crazy. We've done a lot of long streams the last few weeks, and this whole week's packed for me. I have doctor's appointments, multiple appointments over the next 2 days. I've got like doctors, financial, business calls, and then we're back for stream for Doom and System Shock and Ace Combat 6. So there's going to be a lot of streams. So if we keep today kind of a little bit short, a little bit chill, maybe don't go for like 8 hours, then I feel like it will be nice. Just a fun little bit of mecha breaking, not too serious. Just a little corner on the internet. Just a few hours of just enjoyable robot gaming. And if Cleo wants to jump on, she can. But otherwise, you know what? Here's the thing. You can't chill. That's true. That's true, actually. Well, maybe that's probably one of the reasons why we won't better stream for 500 hours. Because I'll do a few rounds of Mecha Break and then we'll slowly start seeing my brain trickle out of my ear. Like... I'm grumpy guy when I have little sleep. You seem to be a loopy goof when it happens. maybe that's like personality types, right? Though they talk about there being different drunks, different kind of hangries, different kind of sleep deprived. I think by nature I become loopy at all kind of forms of inebriation of every variety. Hello, my name means Juggernaut. Please don't go out of context my name. It's all good, Juggernaut. I can appreciate the name Juggernaut. It's a kind of name that gets used a lot in mech media. I think about the Juggernaut from like Armored Core 6. Unless you're steamrolling the other team and then it feels like a minimum 80% full pace, we're gonna definitely start off with Welkin. We might try a few different units. But I do want to just get good. I feel like we played Welkin last week. We didn't get good at Welkin. I'm kind of sad I've not been able to play Mecha Break after stream since we started, because I keep getting off stream and I'm exhausted because we're playing like Meta Wolf Chaos or I have things to do, so I've not been able to do the afternoon log-ons, which is kind of, you know, means I've not had much practice. I think of X-Men Juggernaut. True. Also, AC Max, Heat, none your business. Plan my build report. How you doing this morning? Also, Misters. Good morning, guys. Jean Mental Break Faymas. Braylon, I'm avoiding that. Currently, I'm doing my best to avoid that. Era, Shadomashara. Good morning, guys. How you doing? I think I'm persisting. This week, streams, business calls, more streams. Start of next week, business calls, more streams. Then I have to take 2 days off. 2 days off to go on a road trip and then streams right after that. So we're just gonna keep idling. We're just gonna keep coasting and keep enjoying ourselves. And then my sister has a baby at some point around there. What a plan. That's a plan. Locked in for the entirety of July, boys. Metal Wolf Chaos was indeed a marathon. But wasn't it great? Like, yeah, I went insane, but I think I needed it. Like, I needed to play a tough FromSoft game. My soul feels so much more whole after we bet Metal Wolf Chaos XD. Like, it does. Michael! Richard! Like, we went a little insane. I broke my brain. I got upset. I got pissed off at a video game, but I hadn't got properly slighted and bested by a video game in a little second, and then woke up the next day, went live, and overcame it. Oh, it was brilliant. Wizards, good morning. How you doing? Congrats for your sis. Well, the bubs is coming. It's not arrived just yet, but I have to keep my ears out. I was sent videos. Okay, so hello. I was sent videos of Mech Niece last night after Death Stranding 2, and I will admit it got me a little bit like emotional. I kind of felt, I went, ooh, like after playing Death Stranding 2, then seeing my niece. She keeps starting to say the word banana and dance around when Mexis plays music. She does a little baby bops. She does a little like pop, like standing up and bopping herself around because she can stand now, which is crazy. Which is so crazy. Ooh, banana. Yeah, she can. Classic baby words, because it's just like a repeatable noise. Like babies can say that. Adorable. Adorable, and I was kind of whacked in the face by that after finishing Death Stranding 2, which I still haven't processed. Not finishing, well, getting into as much as we did in the stream. I still have not processed those first 2 chapters. I don't think I'm accepting what Kojima is presenting to me. I know Kojima enough that he won't. That's not the whole story. That's not the whole story. So I'm not letting myself get emotionally distraught just yet. Babies are adorable until the Terrible 2s. I cannot wait for the Terrible 2s. I can't wait for the Terrible 2s because that's when I want to babysit. Because they ask lots of questions, right? That's the whole thing. The whole thing is they want answers to life. They want to talk a lot, and they want someone to talk a lot back to them. Boys, do you know what I do for a living? Are you aware? You know what I do? They become yappers. Do you know what I do for a living? Your toddler's full Terrible 2s right now. Oh, Rusty Robot, dude. That's must be full on. I hope you're having a lot of fun with it though. You're going to be feeding that toddler so much misinformation. Yeah. I absolutely am. Dude, think she'd be like, mech auntie, Jets, what's this? Oh, that mech niece, that's called an armored core. What? Yeah, it's a big robot. Now we have these things called armored cores. Now, okay, you can't tell other kids about this because it's top secret. The Australian military has them. Yeah. So all over the world, they're fighting these big battles with these giant robots. Yeah, and they'll pick up the robot like, she's like, wow, really? Yeah, and inside the robot, and this is real, there's a pilot, and they can control them. What? Yeah, it's so true. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and when you go to the stores, the chocolate bars are free. You can just put them in your pocket and take them. Yeah, that's right. You can just. Swords, trust me. Bruh. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Sometimes they destroy unions of bridges. Yeah. Straight to jail. Now go commit crimes, child. Just wait until she learns of the colony drop that didn't actually wipe out Sydney, Australia, and the surrounding areas. Yeah, I'll be like, I went to Sydney on a road trip, McNeese, and it was gone. What? Yeah, there's a big hole in the middle of the street. It's gonna. Oh, I need to be careful. It's too tempting. Neon Genesis Evangelion. He's a good guy. He can fly and kill the bad guys. Oh, and like the age of 2 is where I'm gonna probably be able to pop on her lap and like show her stream. She won't understand it, and she won't have any memory of it. She won't have proper memories until 3. But I can start just kind of having fun. 2 is when you can have fun because she doesn't actually remember all this. Babies don't start forming cognitive memory until 3 or 4. Get the baby on stream. I have to ask my sister for permission, but I should hopefully be able to. Also, talking about planning and organizing stuff, need to put out the form for the Mech Mum Q&A. It was meant to happen last weekend. Mech Mum's been so busy, it hasn't happened yet. I know I'm so busy, but I need to put the form out because as long as I have the questions, and I can literally call my mum up and be like, Mom, get your butt cheeks over here. I need you to answer questions from the community. Jess is going to sculpt her favorite Neves. I'm not gonna sculpt anything. I realize that this is just the truth. This is the bias of being an auntie. You think that they're superior. This is like, it's almost like Parent Plus in some ways, right? Because to me, they're just perfect little angels that can do no wrong. Because I don't see the bullshit. She's never pooped all over my car. She's never made a mess of my kitchen. She's never kept me up to 2 in the morning because she can't sleep. You know what I mean? Like, yet. Oh wait, Jets is like my Japanese animation waifus. 2D. Yeah, chat, I became real anime. Yet. But like, the thing is, if she does do that, I can just hand her over to my sister and be like, yep, I'm done with it. I've had my fun playing with it. You can take care of it now. I think you're overly optimistic about young people of today and the future. They are unfortunately very incurious. I think you have a more overtly negative opinion, though your name is literally -1. So what should I expect? I think people are like to be like, no, kids these days are fucked. But here's the thing, every generation of person has been fucked. The boomers were fucked by war, and then the freaking Vietnam, and then freaking Cold War, and then the freaking Gen X was fucked by the internet, and then the fucking 9/11, and then freaking AI, and then freaking the financial crisis of 2008, and then the X person was fucked by the freaking, you know what I mean? It's like, and then the 80s, everyone was born in the 80s was drinking lead water. Same as it ever was. We're all fucked. There's always going to be people that are more curious, and there's always going to be people that are more complacent, and there's always going to be conditions that control what you can do, and there's always going to be choices to make, and you just got to take it with what you freaking have. Microplastics in my balls? More likely than you would think. You know what I mean? Asbestos. I've had my taste. It's delicious. Also, good morning to Papyrus Wog, Saban Architects, and hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There's freaking water that made the frogs gay. Yeah, so, like, you know, I try not to, what's what I'm looking for? Be pessimistic. It's so easy to be pessimistic. What is that one fucking Smith song? It's so easy to laugh. It's so easy to hate. It takes strength to be gentle and kind. That shit continually hits for the entirety of my life, I'm sure. Free PC check? My PC is... Well, it doesn't currently sound like Heathrow Airport, so that's pretty okay. That's pretty okay. Humans are adaptable. PC fun. No, I am looking to get a second PC though. I am looking to get a second PC. So currently, if you guys care, because we are kind of just talking a little bit this morning, I'm fine to do a little bit of a longer yapsodon today before we get into some nice chill mecha gaming. Also, boys! Cleo said she might be down to yop on some mecha break. How was your morning? My morning was nice. I almost stayed in bed all day watching Gundam Zeta, but decided no, I would like to play mecha game with you all. And I woke up, I made myself my black coffee, I made myself some oats with apples. It was delicious. And now we're gonna play some mecha break today and maybe play it with Cleo, which will be lovely. Also, odd time of 40 plants. Good morning, boys. I hope you're doing lovely. I was about to get into my little side thing about my... Do you guys want to see chaos? Chat. So, I've been trying to work out my PC setup. Ongoing thing currently. At the moment, like the guy from Sonic Adventures. Yo, you guys want to collect all the chaos emeralds with me? Sorry, let me grab my tablet. Look. Guys, I'm gonna do... Okay, so what we're gonna do here, make sure that's working. Oh, God. Let me grab my tablet. I'm thinking, here we go. So, grab my tablet, grab my pen. Wow. I forgot that my tablet setup is so much nicer nowadays. I could totally do more art streams, I say, knowing full well that I'm not going to be doing any art streams anytime soon. Paint. We need paint. This is me stressing out right now about the idea of having to show you guys what I'm dealing with. Paint. Okay, so here we are, guys. We're about to break it down. We're gonna break it down crazy white girl style. My Live 2D does have a drawing hand, dude. What the? Wow, it's been so long since I've used this model. That's right. I also have a tablet. Wait a second, where is my tablet? If we're here and we're going kind of silly with it, where is it? It was in like my assets folder. References, overlays. Yeah, my tablet. It has the jetpack and the lobster on it. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so my goofy tablet, because I used to do art streams, because if people forget that I was originally an art streamer, people forget that I actually originally, you see this model art that you're looking at currently? I did this art. This art is by me. I made this art that you're looking at. So let's pop this back here. Like so. All right, let's get chaos with this. This was not the plan today, but now it is, guys. So I want to present to you the chaos that I'm dealing with. I've been cooking up the optimal Joffice setup. That's what I've been doing. This has been a whole thing, trying to get the Joffice to be optimal. For storage, for PC stuff, for retro video gaming, for CRT, for everything. Because I'm working a lot of bullshit. We're currently trying to work out 3D setup, CRT setup, retro console, and just console setup actually. Just general console, because I've got a lot of them now. Console. I need to console myself after having to do all this cable management. Jesus. Plus PC, general streaming, plus art, plus all the monitors, plus everything, right? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I have nice handwriting, bro. I write like a 52-year-old dad. I write like this. I write like all caps, baby. The optimization of the Joffice. Do you have a Cynapse? Not yet, but maybe one day. Console. So here's my Joffice. It basically is tiny little cube. Tiny little cube. This is the Joffice. We're dealing with door situation right here. This is Joffice setup, right? I have a lot of things to put in the Joffice, and it's been shuffling around constantly, and I've been trying to get it right. But I think I'm getting quite close to it. Quite close. First thing I did most recently is I moved my IKEA shelf to this side here. Ooh. And I had the other IKEA shelf to this side here. And now these are like a 3-stack shelves, and these have storage. And then I have the desk here. I have another IKEA shelf here. I have another IKEA shelf here. I have my spin bike here. I have chair here. And I'm gonna hopefully get another shelf here. So essentially we have a 360 storage solution. Is this a living room? Bro, this is the office. This is not a space where one could live in. Oh yes, so much space for activities right here. That's against feng shui, bro. This is not for feng shui, this is for efficiency. This is a cocoon. Yeah, this is a cocoon, not a living space. But we have monitor here, we have monitor here, we have CRT here, we have tablet here, we have PC here, we have keyboard and mouse here. Okay, right? You guys getting the vision? We've got mic arm here. And here is all Gundam storage boxes. Here is all consoles. Consoles are here. PC is here. CRT is here. Okay, so you guys got the top down. Now we needed to do the how many square meters is it? Tiny. You literally Lena-find your office because I had to. So what's the coolest thing that I've been working on currently? So I moved my shelf. So here's the desk, like this, boys. Okay, I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to show this off. Maybe we should start with like walls. So here's the walls. Okay, this is the most important. We're gonna show you this perspective of it. Like this. Maybe like that. Yeah, okay, here we go. So what we currently have, red should be for essential items, and then so essential items are, or maybe we should do red for shelves. No, dark blue for shelves. So shelf. We have shelf here. Yeah, this is how it's going to be shown. We have like a full shelf like this. Like this. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good way of showing it. Shelf. I'm seeing the vision. Okay. Which has cabling down here. Wait. Cabling down here. And then another shelf level here. Wait, like that. And then another shelf here for storage. Okay, like that. And then on the other side, oh wait, now I see the vision. See, let me stew, let me cook. So this is what we've got going on here. And then this shelf here, there's an additional shelf further out this way. Here, this shelf is the console shelf. Okay, so now I can draw in like the important things. Like here is the CRT. Because you need to keep in mind, everything needs to be able to reach to my PC cable-wise, right? So here's the CRT, right? And underneath the CRT, we are dealing with consoles. So we have like the PS5, we have like the Xbox underneath, we have like the PlayStations, you know? Like on top of this, we have like another shelf up here. And that has like more consoles as well, right? PS triple, PS quadruple, CRT. But also we have here, and now this has been like the biggest upgrade to my setup, honestly, is I put my PC on the shelf. One, air filtration, right? Genius. Air filtration, PC on the shelf. Underneath, that's all the power boards, baby. Power boards. What should we do for power boards? Maybe we do red for like power, to show like the power board setup for like power boards underneath here. Right? So that way all the cables can run to this one point because they're at proximity to each other. So here is like the PC here, and then one of the most efficient things, like one of the most smarter things I did is I started running. So normally you think, okay, I shouldn't face the back of my PC towards me because that's unaesthetic. What if I told you it's so practical? So I have my cables here so I can easily hot swap everything. For ages, I've been like, oh, I'll face my cables away from me because it looks better. And then every week I have to lean around behind my PC to unplug cables. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I have to regularly unplug VR, 3D. No, it's not. Everything's kind of freestanding. That's the best thing about this setup is everything's kind of freestanding now, which is what I like about it. It's a big brain move, right? And I feel so silly that it took me so long to realize it. Because what I have on this side here is another shelf. Like so. Here we are. And this is Gundam storage. We have another shelf here. Gundam and storage is on this side. Like so. Right? You see it? So this is Gundam and storage here. Gundam, storage, all my cables, all my controllers, all my everything is here on this shelf. This shelf here has my PC. This one has PC, power boards, consoles, CRT, all on this shelf here. Right, so this one also has additional storage up the top here for more kid cables as well. And then what I have here is the desk, like so. Desk is here. Me. And this is insane. This is not insane. This is actually finally working. The thing, it's a workshop. It basically is a workshop. Is it a standing desk? Yes. God, I fucking love my standing desk. I don't know what I would do without my standing desk. So here it has monitor. That's for games. That's for you. That's you, chat. you're here. You're in this one. That's you guys. We have phone, we have keyboard, mouse, as well, of course, I have to also talk about, I have freaking camera set up. So what I also have, because I have so much fucking shit, I have hand cam, I have 3D, I have, okay, so we have as well, we have additional, we have the camera arm, which points the camera down here. So this is for Gunpla. This is the Gunpla camera mount, which points above. God damn it. So, okay, so now we have to work out all the cables. So what do we have, boys? We have PC, we have CRT, we have consoles, we have camera. We also have VR, which is sitting here, like that. VR, consoles, CRT, camera. Oh god. So essentially this is me saying, oh, art tablet's on the display up here. So art tablet I can put to the side. I can put the art tablet on a shelf, or I can move it onto my desk via versa, depending what I need. So that's art tablet, that's on this shelf here. Yeah, like that. Oh man, it's do you have multi-USB hubs? Bro, I have like 3 multi-USB hubs. I have you guys want the main monitor? You basically are on you have your own whole monitor, chat. Robzilla, thank you so much for tier 3 for 25 months and the 07s for my optimization. So far it's looking like a 90s Hackerman setup. Dude, this is my life. This isn't a 90s Hackerman setup. This is how I live. So, so now we need to talk about cabling, right? So remember correctly, this was power boards. Red, this is our cabling. We probably should have different colors. Okay, so CRT will be purple. 3D stuff will be orange. Console stuff will be green. And then maybe general PC cables will be red. Because we need to color coordinate this shit. Oh god. Needs more mini USB hubs. Bro, I've got USB hubs. I have converters. I have capture cards. I have... Oh, I need also stuff for the hand cam. Maybe hand cam can be pink? Okay, so everything has to run into an adapter, essentially. I'm gonna get a cap cam? Dude, I don't think so. And also everything needs to be modular. You need to keep this in mind because you can't run everything at once. Like I can't have my CRT and my consoles and my VR and my hand cam all running at the same time. My motherboard would literally fry. It can't handle that shit. So it needs to be able to be plugged in and out, as well as like, okay, so one of the main things is like my Galto capture box. I feel like that should be, what color should that be? Yellow, I guess. That's the Elgato capture box right there. And everything kind of goes into that. You have the camera from the hand cam setup. That goes into the capture box, which then goes into the PC. But also you want consoles to be able to run into that. So you want to be able to swap that. And you want to be able to swap different consoles. So you want to be able to swap between the PlayStation, or you swap between the Xbox, all via HDMI into the Elgato capture box. Plus, keep in mind also all of these systems want to be powered on their own through the power board, as well as your PC, as well as the VR, as well as the camera. So the camera, not only does it need to be captured with the Elgato camera capture, you also need to be charging the camera. So that has a dummy battery that's also being plugged into the power boards, right? Now, also to keep in mind, you have your Steam Deck as well. Steam Deck? yeah, Stream Deck, which is plugged in. You've got your keyboard plugged in, you've got your mouse plugged in, you've got your monitors plugged in, and the art tablet, and you need charging for the capture device because you're a VTuber. Additional lighting. I have a key light. I almost forgot. I have a key light because if it gets too dark, I can't have my window open because it blasts my freaking desktop. So I have a key light. Then also keep in mind, I'm doing VR. So you have base stations. Now these also need to be plugged into base station here, base station here. I also have a third base station that will be going underneath my desk to do leg capture. So there's a base station there, and there. And they all also need to be plugged in to be charged. Plus, keep in mind when I'm talking about my 3D setup, all of this needs to also run to the power boards from here. And I have them running in behind. I have these running down and behind. As well as this is running down as well. And then then, keep in mind, we have... I haven't even gotten to how the CRT works, right? I've not even got into that because the CRT also has to have its own camera, which also, I want to get a second camera for the CRT setup eventually. At the moment, I just use this camera and I move it over here when I need to, but this is on like a tripod setup and that captures the CRT, right? Soybeck, thank you so much for gifting us up to Jets Design. This is tech hell. Dude, I've not even gone to VR and 3D, right? So this is all running into my PC. Essentially every single USB and HDMI and freaking, USB, HDMI, USB mini, it's all plugged into this PC, right? Because we've also got like cabling for the mouse, cabling for the keyboard, cabling for the Stream Deck, right? Plus also my standing desk has to be powered. So that's another thing. Then we haven't even gotten to the fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trackers. And all of these trackers need to be plugged into a power USB hub that also plugs into the PC. And they need to be plugged in at all time when you're doing 3D. Also my sound mixer, which needs to be plugged in, which also is then plugged into my mic arm, like so. Right, that's also another thing. How many outlets are in this room? 2. And guess what they're plugged into? 2 giant power bricks. I have 2 power outlets that are plugged into 2 giant power bricks, which then plugged into various different systems, including, we haven't even gone to the fact that the CRT runs into a converter box. So the CRT is also running into something. It's running to a kind of, use this again. So the CRT runs into a converter box. It's also powered, but then the converter box runs into, that converts the AV signal into HDMI, and then that runs back behind here and plugs into the into the PC as well. I feel like we're not making it clear enough that this is the PC. I needed to shade this. People realize that this is important. This is the PC. This gray thing here, this is PC. That's VR. That's VR. This is VR trackers. These are the consoles here for video games. We've got like the Xbox. We've got like the PS. I don't know. PS 500. I think that kind of, and then, so the current thing that I'm dealing with, because I have all of my trackers, I have all of this plugged in, I have every single USB hub filled. How many base stations are there? 3. I need to get a power adapter for this base station because it has the American power source, so I have to get an adapter off of, like, Amazon. But yeah, so, essentially, what I need to now consider is second PC. Which would make this easier and also more difficult, because the idea would be is I would have another PC next to this PC, This PC would be designated for all of my 3D stuff, so VR tracking and everything, and then the other PC would be able to run games. Like hopefully I'd be able to plug the camera and the CRT and everything else into there, but this one here could run 3D and VR. I don't know currently how I'm going to do this, but that is the current plan. Put it next to the first one. It's basically the same, but everything goes into one. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. The problem currently is working out audio. The problem is working out how to get clean audio from PC 1 that's playing the video games onto PC 2 to have like no lag between input for the games on that PC by a hardware mixer. I've been looking, and hardware mixers are interesting because the truth is all streamers are being scammed. Streamer tax is real. You'll get a audio mixer, which is like $50 a pop, does everything you want, is perfect. Yes, it has a bunch of things you don't need as a streamer, but it does plug in correctly. You get the same thing with less features, $3,000 for like a streamer setup. And then I sit there in confusion like, wait, this does less, but it's meant to be designed for me. But also it's not even designed for me. It's designed for streamers that using webcams. I'm not using that. I need 4-point tracking for 3D. Wait, what? Like every single AV solution seems to have exactly what I want and also a bunch of things I don't need. Every time. It's like, hey, this is the perfect streaming solution, but except for it only has 2 input, 1 output, and also you can do video switching. Bro, I don't need video switching. I just need to be able to convert my audio from one source from 2 sources into 1 hub and then export to OBS. And I don't. And the thing is, boys, I'm not an audio engineer. People go to university for this shit. I went to university to learn how to paint pictures. I don't know. There's people who are trained professionals in the field of audio engineering, AV support, and mixing. 2 audio sources in 1 stream. You're gonna need a top of the line build for that. You also go to YouTube school to learn nearly as much, man. I don't know, but here is kind of currently the Joffice. I've changed it around. It's still currently KKB is testing the Rode Procaster 2. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, I've been considering the Rode Procaster 2. I currently use the Rode just the Rode A1 input. I was looking at Rode Procaster, but the Rode Procaster also kind of has that little bit of streamer stank. It has a little bit of okay, not to be sassy famous, but the Rode Procaster kind of has a little bit of like, me and my bro just decided to make a podcast, so here's the thing we bought because everything's done easy for us and we don't have to think. Like, it has a little bit of the energy. It's got like pastel glowing lights. There's a lot of, it doesn't give you as much control. It's very plug and play. And it's great if you literally just want to, you and your mate Joey want to make a podcast about like Marvel movies. You know, I kind of want something with a little bit more flexibility than that. But that doesn't mean that I'm kind of, my brain is melting. You can also get the Moto gear if you want straightforward interfaces that handle I++O. I think Shimada suggested Moto. You might say they have, oh, Edward, no, buddy, bro. But I do want to know more about podcast audio setup, because ideally I would like to be able to get a mixer for my own setup for my dual PC and streaming, because I still don't have a proper mixer. And I was considering the Rode Podcaster Pro as a portable mixing device to set up at like Vivi and Marco's place, so we can do off collab audio setup. But audio is just hell. It's just hell. And I just want to play video games. I say, looking at my Can you believe this is the setup of a person that quote unquote just wants to play video games? Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? Road podcast reminds me of the Shure. I don't want to spend 400. Every streamer and their dad has the Shure mic. I don't have the Shure mic. I have a Rode mic. I just need a better audio mixing setup. So currently, boys, okay, if we're here in the chaos, so I've explained to you what the chaos is. This is what we're currently dealing with. This is the current Joffus bullshit. What we need to optimize currently, boys, is audio mixing. Personally, I would need to upgrade my own personal audio mixer as well. But the thing is, the audio mixer that I really, really, really like, the one that I really have my eyes on, it doesn't have dual line in. There is like a perfect audio mixer that I could get, but it doesn't have dual line in, which means it might not have flexibility if I want to do manual line input for a dual PC setup. Which sucks, because it is literally, I found the perfect audio mixer. It's a Roland audio mixer designed for AV stuff, and it would be perfect for my setup, but it's kind of ideal for a dual mic / one PC build. It's not really made for dual line in, and so it's like, why are you literally exactly what I need, but only works if I can do dual PC over wireless, which I could do, maybe, but it's one of those things where I wouldn't know if it's gonna work on my Australian internet until I test it. you know. So currently what we're working on is audio mixing, as well as latency would be much worse, I assume. Yeah. So it's like obviously doing it hardwired over instead of wireless would be better, but NBN back to butt us in the ass again. The thing is, all this is being said with the clause, with the big fucking asterisk of this, right? Everything I want to do and everything I look at online is some guy being like, hi, I'm here, I'm Kyle, I'm here to get you set up with your perfect streaming setup, dual PC setup. Yeah, so you're just gonna want to plug directly into the internet. You want to get you want to plug directly into the system, full speed. I'm talking 50 billion gigabyte up on the LA, and I'm like, hi, thanks, Kyle, that's great. I live in Australia. What we need to work out is audio mixing. So we've got console hot swapping set up. It's pretty good, actually. I finally got that set up. Got VR pretty cleanly set up as well, which is amazing. That's taking me a while to get. I was like, what the fuck is in Australia, bro? What the fuck is a kilometer? So basically, currently I have CRT set up pretty clean. VR 3D setup pretty clean, console setup pretty clean, hand cam setup pretty decently clean, and that's been a long time coming, right? I've got most of those things pretty decently. I can set them up like in a few hours before stream, which is pretty good. Audio mixing still needs to be done, but all this is leading up to, and I know you've been waiting here being like, Jets, why the fuck are you explaining all of this to us? Chaos, because there's a little something on top of this shelf up here. There's a little bad boy in a box sitting up on that shelf, and it's kind of all getting everything else in the setup working first. HDMI can carry sound, so you might be able to do some kind of home theater receiver switcher and then send an output to capture card for the streamer PC. That's what I'm thinking, Bleen. Because the thing is, you want to make sure the audio output's coming through capture card, which you can do. Probably the thing is, I have to upgrade my main PC with a built-in capture card, because I'm currently using an external Galto built-in capture card, and then run capture through HDMI from the second PC into main PC. External is also fine. Yeah, I guess it's probably just less, you know, functionally it's the same. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. The thing that's up here, which we're building all this towards, is Steel Battalion. So, Steel Battalion is a full table setup plus pedal system, right? All that needs to be plugged into an Xbox, which I need to capture, which I can do. I know how to do that. I need to get this working, plugged into here, capture that into here. Then the main thing is, and this is why I think I need this second camera, because I want to have, I need to get a second, I think I want to get a second hand cam. I want to get 2 cameras anyway, because I like having my dual hand cam setup. That was really cool. So I think I want to look into in the future. So currently I want to get an audio mixer, second camera. That's going to be important, because that way I have dual hand cam, plus also more modular setup for the CRT, plus it means I can do hand cam for the top of the Steel Battalion, and I can also do pedal cam. It is very important that we have pedal cam. So want Steel Battalion, pedal cam and hand cam and model setup and capture out of the Xbox into this. So what we really need, and I've started drawing chaos all over everything. I should put this on like a second layer or something. Why am I using paint? What I really actually need is, we need auto mixing, second cam, and actually I need an Xbox OG, as well as like a lot of just additional cables. a lot of this is r/female living spaces. Yeah. Second, Xbox OG, Xbox Hug. Can I get it in the crystal? Honestly, I mean, one of the reasons why I've maybe been holding it off is I kind of would be down with getting like, I kind of would like the crystal. It's so unnecessary. Can you get the huge controller? I will need a huge controller. I mean, the huge controller I have, but so far this is all manageable with a single PC. You just need at least 2 capture cards. Yeah, that is true. But, clause. The thing is, this is all manageable with a singular PC. I just need 2 capture cards. Obviously, 1 capture card, which would be capturing the camera, and 1 capture card, which would be capturing the game. So it'd be like this one's going to camera, this one's going to game. Then I have, how do you have 2 Elgato inputs? Because I feel like I don't trust Elgato to not be like, we're just only gonna pick up one of them. I guess you can like hard make it that one of your Elgato sources will capture one and one will capture another. Unless I get a secondary branded capture card, so there's no complication. Other media makes dual capture card? Yeah, because Elgato's gonna be like, no. We're not gonna capture 2 different inputs. I just trust that they wouldn't do that. So I probably would need a different branded capture card for the other camera. Alva Media Live Game Ultra 2.1. Let me grab that, because I think I would want to do a different brand of capture card, because Elgato is gonna wanna probably be like, no. Let me paste this. Like, save this. Okay. Live Gamer Duo also. Live Gamer Duo. Wait, how does that work? Is it capturing 2 input sources? Oh, it's expensive product. Okay, I mean, it's worth it, but like still. Yeah? It can? That's fascinating. it can capture. And then when it outputs, how does it output dual? Is it outputting out of 2 windows on PC side? Sorry, this has just become absolute tech hell. There is there are probably jetpacks just here like drinking their coffee like, I don't know what's going on. This is me trying to, I feel like it's kind of interesting sometimes for you guys to see the meat inside the potatoes. Like this is how the pie is made. It's very cool and interesting. Okay, I'm glad you guys are kind of interested in it a little bit. They will show up separately in OBS. That's fascinating. I might double follow up with you on that, Bleen, because that might be the kind of saving grace to all my problems. Because I want to have dual input, specifically for like, probably triple input, because I'll have 2 cameras, because each camera needs a different input, plus you want input for the actual video game you're capturing. So having the Elgato is good as a backup, but also having the dual capture for the Ava media is pretty sick. Because then you can have dual camera plus the Elgato capturing gameplay. That's pretty sick! When I was using the Razer Ripsaw HDs, they just show up in 2 different devices in OBS, but it was a pain because they had the same name. Oh, baby, a triple! I do want to catch them all. I kind of need to. Okay. That kind of is a solution to a lot of my problems in many ways. Then, so second camera OG probably, yeah, now like dual capture, and of course a lot of cables. But the main thing, yeah, okay, dual plus Elgato, which is a total of 3 camera console inputs. Yeah, that's kind of what I need, bro. The main thing though, the reason why I'm still considering a second PC is just kind of running all my trackers. Having to run, although maybe I just need to make my current PC stronger. A third PC has hit the Joffers. A second PC has hit the Joff, because it's because I can't currently run 3D and Stalker. The problem is I just can't currently run AAA games on my 3D model. But maybe that just means I need to upgrade my PC so it can run 3D and Stalker. I feel like second PC would be the better option. Well, that's the thing. This second PC would run the games and main PC would run all of the stream stuff. Because it's just that Windows does not fucking want to render OBS and a video game at the same time. Windows is like, no, we ain't doing that shit. It's not even really system power. It's just the fact that you're trying to run a AAA game at the same time as Worldo and OBS. So trapping all of that trapping Worldo, OBS into one PC and trapping video games into another PC is kind of where it's ending up. It's like, it's avoiding the inevitable. It is the avoiding the inevitable, which is like, you gonna wanna have to run games on a different phone. The software does stuff that's just plain incompatible with the Avatar software. Yeah, exactly. Especially frame gen, especially like shader gen, especially all that bullshit. I feel like it might just be putting off the inevitable, which is having a gaming PC. Fuck! But then again, at that point you just put like Steam on that PC. And you just run AAA games from that PC, and you run that into the main PC, and you're as a secondary. This sounds insane. Something tells me streaming's not meant to be this hard. Am I making it hard? Yes, I am. Of course I am. Of course I'm making it hard on myself. We could just play like System Shock 1 forever. Why should we play AAA games? And answer me this question, Jetpack. Why should we play AAA games? When has AAA games ever served me? No, I'm joking in many regards. This is as much as I'm being melodramatic, this is actually all very fun to me. Jess, you played Death Stranding 2 last night. Yes, Brave, I played Death Stranding 2 on my PlayStation 5, which was being captured, which means means my PC wasn't taking any of that brunt of that game, which is great. In fact, that worked perfectly. In fact, that's kind of exactly how a second PC would function. It would function as the game is running on that PC, so it does not affect my model or OBS at all. That's kind of the whole point, the whole concept, the whole idea. That's kind of why the second PC makes sense. Yeah. Because running things off consoles works smoothly. Yes, and I've been yelled about dual seat PCs for a while now. Guys, I want to throw myself, but I'm in 2D, so I can't use the doosh, doosh, doosh. I want to portal gun myself across the room. No, I'm being so melodramatic right now, but seriously, this whole thing, I love this shit, man. Like, yes, I'm going insane. Yes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to spend a couple $100 on this, a couple $100 on this, a couple $100 on this. But it's like, that's what why you guys support the stream, right? You guys support the stream, so I can go, yeah, okay, thank you, Jetpack, for supporting the stream. Now I can do something insane, like have two cameras, one that shot at a CRT, and one that shot at the gunpla hand setup. Because this shit's fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I could just go live with a live 2D, but there's something so exciting about losing hair over all of this, because technology's cool. Technology it melts my brain, but God, it's kind of cool. Don't literally lose hair. Bro, tinkering's the point. I still love technology. You do the setup nightmares, so we don't have to. It is cool. Bald jets. This model did have like a bald toggle, didn't it? But for those who are wondering, also I have to acknowledge, I do also have like freaking Half-Life 2-esque rug in my room that makes this whole entire thing feel like it's out of the Source engine. I fucking swear. I have this gridded rug in my room that's in like an off gray color that makes the entire goddamn room feel like I truly am living in the fucking it really ties the room together, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, a black and purple mixing texture rug would literally be so cool. Dude, I set my throne back up so I can get the purple and black rug, and I get like another CRT. I get more CRT. I really am living in tech hell, but it's kind of, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Takashita, thank you so much for 21 months of support. Thank you so kindly. Like, it is the room that I close the door whenever I have like mech family over. Whenever I have mech family over, I close the door. I'm like, please don't look in there. Please don't look at my chaos. Because I also haven't mentioned that this is just all the peripherals. Like, these are the essentials. But on these shelves everywhere, I have like my Gundams. I have my armored cores, you know, I have like my Noblesse Oblige, I have my jetpack plushies. It's just like my little space, man. This is why. Today I could have slept in bed and watched Gundam Zeta, but I get to walk into this little freaking den, and I get to be surrounded by Cleo plush, jetpack plush, robots, screens, cables, boxes of incomplete Gundams, you know, storage containers full of wires, and it might be chaos. You know, got my freaking controllers for my VR back here. It might be chaos, but it's my chaos, man. It's my little chaos. It's honestly so cozy. I wish I had the capacity to make a setup of that like this. I wouldn't wish this setup on anybody. I would not. I would not. It's I wouldn't wish this setup on anybody, but but it is my setup. It's real to me. Oh. Hi Jets, hope you're having a lovely day. Hello Jetpacks, hello Slave, and how you're doing? Welcome, welcome. I am having a lovely day. I just spent the start of the stream trying to explain what my office looks like. So if you ever wondered what my office looks like, here it is. Here's a little glimpse into the inner machinations of my mind. Yeah. Vodtax. Rita Mantle, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, this is a little peer. A little glance into the sick and twisted world of Jean Faymas. Yeah. I am thinking though, so currently here, where this camera is, it's empty. Right, it's this zone here. This zone here, I currently have a box full of figurines because I had all my figurines on this shelf, which was here originally, but I moved this shelf over here so I could put my CRT and all my stuff on it, which I way prefer this setup. But this means this area is blank, and I will admit, I kind of want to put more shelving. What the fuck? Laser?
Contributing to the lane game.
No! Buddy! That legitimately will go towards getting a dual capture card. Like, thank you. That will 1000% go towards getting a dual capture card. That will go towards me buying another shelf from IKEA. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate that so much. You don't have to do that. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that big time, buddy. So with that, I'm going to now go onto ikea.com and buy myself another shelf. Thank you, thank you. I mean, a part of me wants to get like an aesthetic shelf that I can display things, but another part of me is like, that's not practical. That's not practical. I should, instead of getting an aesthetic shelf, I should get another humongous oversized shelf to put more cables and boxes on. More shelf for the shelf guard. Until I literally become like trapped, like boxed in by shelves. I kind of love that though. I kind of adore the idea of being fully trapped into my prison. My prison of my own creation, which is just cables and storage, and I crave the cubicle. I kind of do. The gay streamer jail, yeah! Joey! Genuine Jetpack love. Go get the gear you need. No, buddy! Jetpack, you already support enough. Everything that you guys already give me goes back in the stream. You don't need to go above like that. Thank you so much, Joey. Thank you. That's... What the fuck? Thank you so much. Buy a mini shelf so you can put one on the shelf. Dude, I literally have a shelf on my shelf right now. This shelf right here, it has a shelf on it that has Gunpla on that shelf. I'm not joking. This is the Gunpla shelf. Oh god, thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the appreciation of the shelf. All by myself. Fuck. It's too real. It's too real, bro. So that I hope this has been insightful for everybody to see how I do be living. This is the current setup. Okay, chat. No, I need boys. I need your second opinion. For this corner here, I don't know what to do. I've been umming and ahhing about it. I do kind of want to get another tall shelf, but I could get that like classy IKEA cabinet, the one with the glass. I could get that one, and I could put like figurines in it. Do I get the classy shelf or do I get the industrial shelf? I don't know. I'm not sure. I hear they're discontinuing the glass shelf. No, it's brand new. Bring back the milk crates, Freedommantle. I already have the milk crates. Freedommantle. The milk crates are what I use for my my record player shelf. Like the glass cabinet, classy shelf, and then LED backlighter. Damn. Get cinder blocks. I mean, Vivi did say she's gonna buy me concrete cinder blocks for my birthday. She did say that, and I was like, wow, Vivi, you know me so well. It's exactly opposite the CRT. You could get a sturdy shelf and then clamp the camera to it for a permanent setup. Bleen, that's where I'm conflicted. You literally are reading my mind. Because it's opposite the CRT perfectly. I could get another industrial shelf. And then when I get a second camera, I could have a permanent CRT camera mounted to this shelf. Meaning that I have a permanent CRT setup. Which means we could literally do the CRT stream at any point. That's my vote. It sounds practical. Couldn't glass shelf also interfere with the VR trackers? True, because of reflections. I feel like we have to be practical. Make sure to put your 9-inch records on the industrial shelf. I feel like I need to be practical. I need to buy another practical shelf. I think that's what I have to do here. It kind of sucks though. I swear IKEA stopped selling the shelves individually. It's kind of pissing me off. IKEA has like the full modular setup, but but they stopped selling them individually. IKEA Australia. I swear they stopped selling them. What are they called? They're called the... It really grinds my gears. Oh, but the Stockholm, my beloved. It's like $600. It's a scam, man. It's called the, I know what it's called. It's called the... It's not the Deltov. It's my favorite shelf. It's what I have for all my shelves. You know what? I think you're right, Sunna. Having all the shelves match instead of having one fancy shelf. Is it the Calyx? Thank you. No, not the Calyx. Not the Calyx. It's the shelf storage. It's the storage shelf. It's my favorite one. I have it for everything. It's modular as hell. It's really easy to put up. I literally own like 500 of them. Omar! Boys, it's the Omar. Omar? Yeah, the Omar shelf. Yep. It's the, I have it. It's on, see, meanwhile, the Omar's only 130. It's so efficient. Okay. Yeah, I should just get another Omar. Ooh, available delivery. Should I get it today? I mean, someone did give me the money for it just now. Should I buy it right this moment? Boys, should we do live shelf purchase? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is what I have. This is my snip tool. No. Snip tool. This is my current shelf. This bad boy right here. These are my shelves. I love these shelves. All my shelves are these shelves. The problem is they used to have like a wooden topper that you could buy. No longer make it, because of course they don't. Because why would IKEA keep any of their good items? They hate me personally, honestly. They're doing this specifically because they're against me and everything I love. This is my shelf. Is it time to bring Omar home? IKEA said fuck you personally. I could get another one, and we could put it there. We could get another one. It's the ultimate rack. It's so good for cable management because you can zippy tie the cables to the right wire racks. You can use Velcro cable ties to the wire racks. It's so good. It's also perfect for like consoles because of airflow. I currently have my PC stacked. It's ultimate airflow. And they pack down. They flat pack down so well. I could get another one. Oh, I could get it right now. It's not inconceivable DIY toppers for it. It's true, because I have one of the old toppers. I could totally go to like Bunnings and get like a bunch of the toppers cut out of wood from Bunnings. That's so true. What's stopping you? Should we do a live IKEA shelf purchase? Nodders? Hold on. I need to get my tape measure to measure it. Do it, lol. Do it. Chat, I'm getting confused. You guys are getting... please provide your credit card and your photo ID and we'll mail it to your address. Do it for the stream. We've already done an IKEA building shelf. I literally put together my CRT shelf live on stream. For anyone that ever wants to see a VTuber build an IKEA shelf live on stream, go watch my, what was it? It was my Doom 2 stream. Don't dox yourself. I'm not gonna web share my my screen right now. I'm not gonna do that. IKEA Australia. I'm not gonna do that. But maybe I should do it after stream just in case I do dox myself. Oma. I'm gonna open the tab and I'm gonna purchase it after stream. Oh my god, they do sell a mini Oma. They sell a baby Oma. I can buy an Oma for my Oma. They make a mini Oma for $25. What the fuck? Oma BB. That's crazy. That's cheap as hell. I can get an Oma for my Oma. That's wild. The best thing about the Oma is, yeah, it legitimately is an incredibly affordable storage solution. What I'm going to do, I'm probably going to get this one. Yeah. Get that one. I could probably just go in store and get it. I have a car. Why am I doing delivery? Why am I paying like $40? Bro, I should just drive to IKEA. Go right now. I'm not ending the stream to go get a shelf. Okay, fine. Right, boys, we'll do a short stream today and I'll go buy a shelf after stream. Click and collect that bad boy. Chat, stop giving me fucking money to buy shelves. Thank you. Side quest, side press. Go put us on break and then come back and go get some meatballs. Bro, I wish I was an IRL streamer. You know how fun it would be to just whack on a backpack, be like, all right, chat, we're going on IKEA adventure. They freaking take you guys on a mic, put you on a lav mic. That would be sick. Take you guys to the freaking food court. I would be so wholesome as hell, man. That would be so fun. Although that's like a whole other tech hell. Like from my understanding, IRL streaming is also another degree of tech hell. Guys. We're not gonna do that right now. I will pencil this in for a different day. For now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna yop on Mecha Break, play a few freaking rounds. We'll keep it nice, sweet and short. Maybe I'll end stream early. I'll go to IKEA. I'll get a shelf. I'll get some meatballs. I'll give you guys updates on the adventure. That sounds like a plan. Oh, hell yeah. Anytime, ping me and we can play a few rounds today. So I'm just letting Cleo know that she can yop on Mecha Break at any time. Sorry, Cleo said that she's free to play Mecha Break. Saber! Buddy! Sorry, give me a second. I'm putting my...
shall fund.
Bro! Thank you for $23.70. We're not doing a subathon for shelf. It's literally... You guys have already covered the cost of the shelf. Are you aware? Chat! Can we get a mortgage fund going on? Bro, I live in Australia. In this economy, mortgage? Come on now. Come on. Oh! Cleo's saying she won't be free to play Mecha Break until the afternoon. So... Shelf? Shelf-a-thon! Shelf-a-thon! We're going to IKEA! Go, 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 go! Oh my god, T Badland, thank you so much for 14 months. What if I bring my camera and I make like a vlog? A jetpack goes to IKEA vlog. Wait a second. Sure. Give me a second. Let me set up this here. Let me set up this. Let's put this up here. Shelf stream. That would be awesome. I could literally end stream right now. Get like dressed up. Grab my camera. Go on an IKEA adventure. Record. Bring the jetpack plushie. Get back home. Edit the video, and I can show you guys later today when I play Mecha Breaker with Cleo. You have to do it. It's life or death. Wait, is my camera charged though? Is my little portable digi camera charged? Which box is it? Is it this box? Whoop! There's the base station just decided to fall down. Alright. That's hey, you guys saw my cable management setup. You know how chaotic it is. I could do it on my iPhone too, I guess. But that's less quality. Whoop! Mecha breaking your shelf. You're cool. Do it for the bit. Let me see. I'm just double checking if I have my... Oh my god, we've completely derailed the screen, chat. I'm just checking if I have my digi camera. Is it charged? Hold on. Alright. It's full charge. Okay, my digital camera's full charge, which means I could take the digital camera and I could go record a vlog of me going to IKEA and buying a shelf. Field trip? Well, if that isn't a sign. Okay, boys. Okay. Is it okay? Okay, we might end the stream. We might end the stream. I might go to IKEA. BRB music for 2 hours. No! I might go to IKEA. I'm gonna go record a VOD of you guys of us going to IKEA to get a shelf because chat just gave me like $200 to buy a shelf. So I'm gonna go to IKEA and then I'll be back this afternoon for Mecha Break. I'll be back this afternoon for Mecha Break with Cleo. Does that sound good, boys? Does that sound good? My money is betting Jets gets too embarrassed to record a video. Nah, boys, we're doing it. PA-san takes the jetpack to IKEA. I'm even bringing the plush. I'm gonna put it on couches and stuff. Okay? Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Is Cleo live? Is Cleo live currently? Because we can raid into Cleo. Yep, okay, Cleo's live. Boys, she'll take care of you while I go to IKEA, and then we'll play Mecha Break with Cleo later. Okay, raid message is, she's gonna go buy a shelf. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I'm actually gonna go drive to IKEA to buy a shelf. What the fuck? We need to see Baja. Okay, chat. I'll put you guys next to the Baja. Don't worry. Okay, I'll put you guys next to the Baja. I will be back to stream in like 2 to 4 hours. It depends how long it takes me to eat meatballs. I will be back, boys. I'm gonna feed you guys Swedish meatballs. I'm gonna buy a shelf. Be lovely to Cleo. I won't be long. I'll make sure I get photos of the Baja. I make sure I get photos of you guys with the meatballs. I'll make sure I get photos of you guys. What else you want? What else you want? In the bathroom section? In the. I'm gonna go buy a shelf. I can't believe this. Chicken nuggets? Does IKEA have chicken nuggets? There's shelf. Okay, Swedish fish. Put me on a spinning chair. Put me on a Billy bookshelf. Okay. Okay, I will be back in 2 to 4 hours. I'm gonna go to IKEA. This is so stupid. But probably maybe a little bit longer, because I will have to edit the video. It won't take me too long to edit the video. It'll be a pretty quick edit, because I'll show you guys the whole video. Shape travels. Okay, stay safe out there. You guys be lovely to Cleo. I won't be long. Take your time, enjoy the experience. Okay, safe drive. I will. Jetpack, you guys will be my little co-pilot, literally in the back seat. Oh my god. Eat food, dude. I'm gonna get Swedish meatballs. All right, catch a chat. I'll see you in like 2 to 4 hours. Bye. Be lovely, Cleo. Jetpack, jetting out. I'm gonna go buy a fucking shelf.
This has been a Cynapse Inc. broadcast. Cynapse Inc. linking you with a safer tomorrow.